One day, quietly, without ceremony, you'll realize you've already lived through some of the best days of your life, and you didn't know it at the time. You were waiting for clarity, for proof, for the moment when everything lined up and you could finally say, "This is it. This is happiness." You thought meaning would feel louder, more obvious. You thought it would arrive with certainty, not disguise itself as an ordinary Tuesday. But while you were waiting, life was happening anyway. You were laughing with people who would one day become memories before they became stories. You were holding your children without understanding how fleeting that exact version of them was. You were walking into rooms you'll someday miss, rooms you didn't know would become sacred simply because you were once whole inside them. You mistook simplicity for insignificance. You thought the moments that mattered would announce themselves. They almost never do. That's the quiet cruelty and the quiet mercy of being human. Happiness rarely feels like happiness when you're standing inside it. It feels small, unremarkable, incomplete. It feels like something that could be better if only you adjusted one more variable. It feels like background noise until it becomes memory. And then suddenly you'd give anything to sit in that exact hour again, to feel the weight you complained about, to hear the sounds you tuned out, to inhabit the version of yourself who didn't yet know what was coming. You spent so much time fearing loss that you forgot presence was the opposite of it. I want you to know this: life never becomes less fragile. The days never slow down. People never stay forever. The ache you feel, the longing, the restlessness, the sense that something is always just out of reach, that never fully leaves. But neither does wonder. Meaning was never waiting for you at the finish line. It was braided into the doing, into the trying, into the imperfect love you kept showing up with, even when you were tired and unsure. You didn't miss your life. You were living it, messy, distracted, hopeful, afraid, and honest. That was enough. So stop waiting for the moment when everything makes sense. Stop postponing gratitude until certainty arrives. It doesn't work that way. Right now, this version of now, you are already standing inside days you will one day ache for. The ordinary ones, the unpolished ones, the days that don't feel important yet. They are. Be here. Let yourself feel it, even when it's uncomfortable, especially then. Don't rush past what you'll one day wish you had stayed with longer. Life doesn't start later. It never did. With tenderness for who you are right now. Good luck, my friend.